Because there is 2 Scream games up right now, and if you accidentally join one of those, they are for sure going to kick you.
Yeah, they will definitely kick you. Well, this game's full now. Thanks for joining, ChocobosX. If you want to just spectate this one, you most certainly can. I'm going to hit balance, and then we're going to go ahead and get this game started.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't like this balance.
Well, that's because I hadn't hit balance yet. Now I hit balance. Is this a little bit better?
I still don't like it. No, I don't. I don't like it at all.
Okay, what executive decision do you want to make on the balance, if any?
I don't like Dragon and NeonGreenTeam on the same team.
All right. Do you have a proposal for who to swap?
Yes, swap one of them with ChocobosX.
So, Dragon for ChocobosX?
Yes.
Okay, we'll do it. Alright, now we'll start the game. I was going to say, you know these players a whole lot better than I do, so we'll see here. Well, I mean, we should definitely expect to see a lot more Ronins today. That is just something that should be given. And actually, let me try something else here to try to get a little more FPS.
All good.
Come on, computer.
Dragon switching up with Tactician and then gonna pick, you know, Sakari.
Well, of course, because you got to play the most broken OP stuff ever, right? All right. Hang on, guys.
Interesting.
All right, so hopefully this will have a little more FPS coming through. If it doesn't, I'm sorry. I mean, I can turn down the game settings just a little bit more, so hopefully that'll do. You're like, InfamousMishaps, I have Ronin, but I don't want to completely drag our team down. Well, I mean, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Siifoo, are you really going to lock that in? I'm not sure how that ends up working. Well, actually, yeah, I do. Actually, how that ends up working. The W is the free proc, but...
I would like to see Volek Glad.
That's real. I would like to see it too.
I do that every so often. So on the Mortal team we have Battlerman jungling Basco again. Let's see if he learned a few things.
Oh, I'm sure he will.
We get Freezer 14, Gladiator Kindra, F-Zero, Karutagane playing Dibs, and my boy HT-NeonGreenTeam playing that Gladiator Ronin, and ChocobosX playing King of Masks. You want to do Spirit Team?
Ooh, wow. Spirit Team, we've got a Predator Basco played by CaptWinsauce. Dragon going with the Gladiator Kel. I love it. SteelArab, the Hunter Moya. And let's see what the rest is on...
InfamousMishaps with the Gladiator Tess. And Siifoo.
With the Tactician Volek.
Tactician Volek, yep.
So with the Tact Volek, you're probably looking for Curse of Weakness, but my god, that is a long cooldown just to get that free poke down. In fact, his skills all have pretty long cooldowns. They're all like 10 seconds plus, so unless he's thinking about just walking up and smacking somebody in the face for 40 Vim, I'm not sure how this goes for him.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
It's all going to depend on lane, like who lanes against two.
Well, we look at the bottom lane. It looks like we've got Ronin Dibs. That's a very safe lane for sure, and also pretty annoying as well. I mean, anything Dibs is pretty annoying on its own, but Bolt Nightmare cooldowns actually line up perfectly with the levels. So if they can really coordinate that, they should be able to put out ridiculous amounts of damage onto Dragon and Siifoo. But then again, it's Dragon and Siifoo, so
have spawned.
I don't know, man. They're running their classic double melee lane here. What do you think about that Kel Volek lane?
I think they're not going to have a good time.
Yeah, somehow I don't think so either.
Not especially against the Dibs, who can just pop that bubble.
And not to mention the Ripple's going to be equally annoying because, I mean, you jump on Ronin, not only is he going to bolt away, you're going to get rippled and knocked back, so...
Yeah, plus the Ripple will also kind of dispel the Volek slow, won't it?
Yeah, it will. It'll actually remove the effect completely.
Mm-hmm.
So, Oh, they're going for the steal, and Dragon got the power steal on Battlerman.
Triple vanquish.
We've seen this. We've seen him do this before. They're definitely going to go for the early parasite, and oh god, Battlerman is hurting. He has no experience, and he is already having to go back. Oh my gosh.
Oh boy, Basco, I am sorry, man.
Yeah, this you got to expect this in a real game though. So,
dude, keep your head down. Just keep farming and look for opportunities to gank. That's all I can suggest to you.
Yeah, you've got to farm your jungle. This is what you're gonna have to focus on. Your lanes may get behind. You're just gonna have to let them get behind. And yeah, oh my god, are they gonna take the haste too?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Siifoo's contesting the haste too. There's a ward on it even. Oh my god, they're gonna let him have nothing. Oh, that's just unfortunate. So as soon as Battlerman goes for this haste, he's gonna get contested.
Yeah, he's probably waiting to hit level 2 like he should.
Yeah, good idea. Then again, Siifoo and Dragon. Oh, Dragon's level 3 now. He's been eating up solo experience from the lane while Siifoo's just been trying to keep Battlerman down.
Well, he got the Buffy XP, which gave him level 2.
Yeah, he did get a little bit from the buff. Yeah, they did have to share the buff experience. Dragon and Siifoo did. Well, ChocobosX got back, so it doesn't look like anything really happened too badly here. But here, Siifoo, are you really going for this again? Are you really going to take this poor Basco's buff? Yeah, it looks like Dragon and Siifoo are both rotating up. His lane needs to go and help him as well. The Dibs is rotating up. Oh, boy. I wonder, though, what's going to happen here. In fact, I'm going to move my camera down here. Yeah, they are going to go ahead and steal this haste buff. 4-man invade onto the haste. Oh, my God. Basco did not get a single one of his buffs.
The worst part about it is that his power buff is still not reset because there's two small guys there.
Oh my gosh. So how do you come back from this? I'm sure you might have experienced something like this before in all your time jungling City. I mean, you've got to just farm small camps, but what else can you do? Because there's no way you're going to be able to gank lanes. You don't have enough levels to make a difference.
I'm not going to sugarcoat this. You don't come back from this.
You don't.
You absolutely don't.
So basically, you hope you get a kill.
The only way you can come back from this is if you can just gank and successfully get kills. Like, you don't even worry about the jungle, you just farm the enemy lanes.
But, I mean, the only problem with that, if you look at the levels, you know, you're level 2. Well, your King of Mask is disconnected. And then you look over at the enemy team, it's 3, 4, 4, 4, and 3. So
you're gonna have to rely on your Kindra.
Yeah, Kindra.
That was him.
So you sit in the top lane, basically, and oh, CaptWinsauce is going to go ahead and take out Basco, and here oh god, Kendra looks so dead right now, too.
Level 6.
She is indeed level 6, and the Blitz will save her life. Oh, man. I hate it when there's connection issues like this. Yeah, he's saying my game glitched, yeah. Did they change the item ball colors? Yes, the item balls now match the base item, the basic item that they build from. So anything it builds from power is green, anything it builds from life is red, anything it builds from armor is orange, yeah, etc., etc., etc. Freezer, I don't think he's going to die from this. Nah, he's fine. Moya down, happily taking money pigs. Battlerman just trying to farm Uggers right now, trying to catch up. I mean, the worst part about this is that these jungle camps level up with time. So if you get behind, I mean, even you're even going to have trouble clearing jungle camps. And Uggers are actually the hardest camp, so... Uh-oh. Moya, pick him up, throwing him down, and Neon, you might be dead. There's the blink, but Basco's going to blink after you, and the injection not going to be enough to save you, buddy. Yeah, when 4 people want you dead, there's not much you can do about it.
Rest in pieces.
Yep. Yeah, the crazy thing, though, is this Kendra is probably the only hope the Spirit team has, able to duel the Tess and take her down.
The ult combo was phenomenal. Well played.
Over here. And then Battlerman running into a Siifoo and 3 others from the team, and don't want to deal with that. And he wisely
Oh my
backs
God,
off.
Dibs needs to hit level 6.
Yes, he does. Maybe get some of these spirit wells going here.
So that he can escape.
Right. Well, I mean, he's doing okay right now. Uh-oh, Freezer 14. He's got the Curse of Weakness on him. If he gets hit with the Sentinel Strike, he may go down. Yeah, there he goes. But ChocobosX also only level 2 because of all the disconnects here. I mean, if they can get kills, he'll make up this experience very, very quickly at least. But the problem is getting them. SteelArab being caught out 4v1. He doesn't have his ultimate, so he's not able to use the landfall to dash out. CC immune. And here comes Basco. That's a nice little comm snack. Good ripple from the Dibs to knock away the Basco, though.
This Kendra's living on the edge.
Well, that's what Kendra does, right? Kendra doing Kendra things. So, yeah, Freezer, the hope of the Mortal team right now. I'm surprised Dragon didn't try to just go in and finish that kill. Oh my God, there he goes. There's the Titanic charge, and there he went.
Yeah.
Uprising lands on the ChocobosX, but CaptWinsauce didn't take into account his buddy, the Archon, there. And will this be a Parasite? No, it doesn't look like it. They don't want to go for Parasite yet. I think Spirit Team's content to just push the lanes more.
The bro code is going out. Saying to leave Tom alive until he catches up.
Well, and that's kind of like, it's not really broken as much as, you know, he's not really worth anything either. I mean, somebody's down that far in experience, he isn't going to be worth any money to you at all. It may not be even worth the abilities to try to kill him. It's, oh God. Battlerman, I am so sorry, bro. Really, I am. Well, ChocobosX will rotate up. Siifoo will get it with a Vanquish, but God, that 3 Vanquish. You're a jungler, you see 3 Vanquishes on the other team. I mean, really, what do? You just have to rely on your team to protect your buffs? Is really all you can do, right? Because
yeah, your team needs to collapse. They need to collapse before the other team does.
Yeah, and they don't have a spell that'll help them in combat. They don't have a blink, they don't have a drain, they don't have anything like that. So, in a straight-up 1v1 fight, if the other guy has Vanquish and you have an actual useful spell, you should be able to win that. Wouldn't you think? Uh-oh, landfall, pick him up, throw him down, everything landing right onto Frieza, but able to use use Calm to go ahead and get out.
And hey, Kendra picks up an early Defiance as her first item.
I don't blame her, that's really good on Kendra. When you get down to low health, just that free reset on the Shadow Step just to get the heck out of dodge. And yeah, here's the early para. They should take it very, very easily. They're not even going to lose much health from it.
And I like that because they do a pre-10 minutes so that when that 15-minute mark comes on for Tier 2, it's going to be Tier 2.
Exactly. So let's, oh my gosh, CaptWinsauce landed the 2-man stun there, but the ripple comes out, knock him back a little bit. Yeah, I like the timing of the ripple there. Just save it for when the Basco's already used the stuff there. Siifoo getting rooted up here. Battlerman coming in. This is what he needs to do to catch up. The Unbreakable comes down, but God, I can't get him. Oh, Freezer gets him. Can he clean up the test? But under the binding, I don't think so. He's going to have to run around north through the Spirit Well area and hopefully try to get out of there. But SteelArab says he doesn't look like he's going to have anything to do with that. Test coming around, Basco coming around the side to collapse as well. SteelArab looks super dead right now. No, wait a minute, Frieza looks super dead right now. Oh, good Shadow Step, but nah, he ain't getting out of this, and he realizes it.
Has been slain.
One of these days I'll remember who's playing what. Really, one of these days I will.
It was a good effort.
It was. I do agree with that. I'm not sure how he would have been able to get out of that. If we look at his items, well, he had Blitz, and he used it earlier, so that helped him get out of some stuff. If he had Blink there, he might have been able to disengage that completely. He still needs another 522 experience before he can make that happen there. And Dragon, are they going to be able to catch Dragon? Well, they'll get the vision from beyond the house. And I don't know. Oh, Titanic charge onto Ronan. Sheeptoss go right behind him. But Dibs is going to drop the Dream Wrap onto NeonGreenTeam, allow him to chase. And I think Dragon goes down. Battlerman caught out way, way out of position here. And he should go down when his Curse of Weakness lands. Never mind. Basco will just clean it up. But here comes Kendra. Oh, Green Team goes down 3v1 there. But now it's 4v2 rather, because the Dibs is right there next to the Kendra. And I know Dibs is OP, but he ain't that OP.
The Spirit Team collapse is just Very good. Very well done.
Yeah, just the rotations going on, right? It's almost like they're on voice chat and they're playing on a team together. That's the kind of vibe I get from them right now. Uh-oh, there's the Moya picking him up. All the abilities land onto Freezer. And, well, Dragon goes down, but InfamousMishaps comes in and just does test things and just cleans up. Yeah, you don't want to underestimate. Oh, CaptWinsauce. Whew, scary. All right, so looks like we've got a few more items coming out here. I usually like to go in order from Mortal Team to Spirit on this here. Looks like the Basco, man, he's only level 5, Battlerman is. He's got a Pride and a Resilience. He's really behind right now. Kendra looks like we've got a Defiance, a Hunger, and a Will. Dibs looks like he's sitting on 2,700 Vim. Ashura Kurigane has not bought anything yet. I think he needs to go back and buy something at least, because he can buy pretty much anything he wants right now. Ronan.
Devotion or Pestilence?
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe. I'm not sure which one would you rather get in this case, though.
Well, Kindred needs damage, so I would want to see a Pestilence.
You want a Pestilence? All right, that makes sense. Not a fan of the Harmony on Dibs, huh? I mean, his cooldowns are pretty low anyway, so I don't think it really gives you too terribly much. And besides, your real combo with the Dibs, I think, is the Ronin Bolt with the Dibs Nightmare.
And yeah, the Pestilence will only enhance it.
So yeah, definitely the Pestilence there. And the Harmony doesn't make the Bolt cooldown line up with the Nightmare, so I think it's kind of wasted. And with Dibs, you're probably going to build power anyway, so I think that's your real combination. Speaking of Ronin, we've got a Desire and an Abolition. And looks like for Com, he just picked up a Purity, but he's got 2,200 in the bank, so he can buy, again, pretty much anything he wants there. That's probably going to be the Harmony carrier for the team. But Uprising's going to go down, but ChocobosX will barely get out. Uh-oh, Battlerman smelling an opportunity to go and get some experience for himself. The Uprising will land, but Tess has to blink out. Maybe with Kendra, he'll be able to pick up a kill and catch up a little bit on this experience. Maybe. Yes, he did get experience from the kill, but Dragon's gonna come in, Titanic charge him, and just say, see ya, Battlerman. Nice knowing you. And then Kendra, well.
That is a power kill. He picked up Supremacy first item.
Is that really a... Oh my god, it is power kill.
Power kill.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Picking up Stagger Swagger for his second spell also.
Uh-oh, Moya Landfall picking him up. Basco's going to go ahead and land on Dibs. But, oh, that has to be a blink out. But I'm not sure it's going to save him because Kel just Sweep Toss and, I mean, Sheep Toss, rather. Yeah, Reverie just takes too long to build up.
A Spirit player is dominating.
I don't know right now. 5-11, but ChocobosX thinking he could get a double out of this, but I don't know, man. I don't think he can.
A mortal binding has been destroyed.
Now, calm with the early Harmony. That used to be a thing. I haven't seen that in a while.
Calm with the early Harmony? Oh, yeah. It's just all the CC. Hey, bro, I heard you like Fears and Roots and stuff. You have some more Fears and Roots and stuff, and, well, apparently... Yeah, but he set it up for the Kendra, so I'm going to call that worth on ChocobosX. I don't see... Well, he might get out of this. He's Kel. And, yeah, I don't see this going well for Kendra right now. Now that Tessa showed up, I think... I don't know if he can 2v1 this. I mean, he's not going to catch Dragon. And, yeah, he's just going to say, you know what? I don't think I want to chase this. Nilix giving the support out to ChocobosX here. I love it in the chat. Let's see. We were going over items, weren't we? All right, looking at the Spirit team. Now you see the definitely disparity in the items here. We've got a Pride, a Rebirth, a Force, and a Will over on the Spirit team, Basco. We talked about Kel's Supremacy. Let's see. For Moya, we've got a Discipline, an Abolition, a Pride, and a Will. Very good on-hit stuff here. ChocobosX, so how did I get back into this game? You were standing around kills when they happened. That's why. Tess looks like he's got a Pride, a Clarity, and an Aggression. Volek, we've got an Ambition, a Motion, and a Command. So going for the early Justice. The Motion, I'm not sure. What do you think that Motion is?
I think he's going to go for a Impulse.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Impulse makes sense there. You're totally right. I don't see that being anything else. Oh, speaking of Volek, he comes in there. Oh, everybody jumps onto Kendra.
I just want to point out that the Spirit team's Basco is a Predator, and he's 5-0-5, so the Vim he has generated is quite a bit more than Tactician.
Yep. Well, it's really not. The thing with Predator is you don't snowball Vim as hard as you snowball experience, really.
Mortal player has been slain.
Because, I mean, Moya's highest level in the game right now. But, I mean, the only
Well,
one
she's
keeping...
had 2 jungles to work with.
Well, that's true, yeah. That if you have the entire map as your jungle, that'll get you ahead in experience and items for darn sure. Yeah, the only one keeping up with Spirit team on the Mortal team is Kendra. And normally you need a Kendra to get and stay ahead, and just like you were talking about earlier, here comes that tier 2 Parasite. And they should be able to get this easily, I think. They'll be a little low health, but Mortal team is in no condition to contest that.
And there's the Spirit team's aggressive wards again.
Yeah, let's take a look at those wards. There was the one on the Parasite right here. And we've got this one that's going to spot ChocobosX and Freezer walking by. Very aggressive wards, very deep here, too. Oh, excuse me. Covering the haste buff area, there's 2 here. Looks like they're sitting on 1. I bet you 1 just expired, though. Whereas the Mortal team, they're very defensive wards. In fact, I only see 2 on the map. There's this one right here, and then they've got 1 on Parasite right here. Oh, and they just placed this way. Yeah, very defensive wards from the Mortal team. Although, yeah, it's like the dibs. It's like it's really hard to catch a dibs.
And
Uh-oh, NeonGreenTeam deleted.
This is a 5v4. The Mortal team can do something with this.
Yeah, they can. They got Siifoo down to half. If ChocobosX was had a little bit more items, he would have been able to do some damage there. But as it stands, I mean, he has no power to speak of. In fact, he doesn't have any. Harmony doesn't have power on it. Nope, it's just haste and health. Oh, there's an Exceed out of Kendra. Don't see that too often.
That's interesting considering he has Defiance first.
Yeah, Battlerman's going to go down. This is going to be a rout from the Mortal team. ChocobosX, he's going to go in, give up his life, because why not, right?
The Spirit player is dominating.
Tetra for Siifoo on Volek.
Team has captured
I guess it's real.
The Mortal team has been annihilated.
And he doesn't even have any real items either. I mean, he's got an ambition, emotion, and a command. I mean, that's, like, really nothing. I mean, just imagine if he had some real items. Imagine if that Justice was completed. Imagine if that Impulse was completed. I mean, Impulse isn't much, but he wouldn't be able to clean that fight up faster if he had it.
Been destroyed.
Nilix, I
Yeah,
also see...
the early disconnects and the early jungle invade really hurt their Mortal team.
Oh, no. The early jungle invade. Yeah, I think that's kind of the understatement of the century right there. Well, Battlerman, don't be, This is what happens to junglers in Dawn-Gate, so... Yeah, I can understand if you're a little discouraged by having all 3 of your buffs stolen at the very beginning of the game. Yeah, this is what you expect. I mean, a lot of people... I mean, I hear a lot of complaints from people about it. It's like, oh my god, why am I still bronze tier? Oh my god. But then they experience what happens in these higher tier games too with people, and then it's like, oh, this is why. Like I said, I make no qualms that I'm in bronze tier, because if I was a jungler against that, I might have just logged out and said, you know what, see it, forget it. I don't think I'm coming back from this.
And they're in trouble. Moik
Yeah.
is going to pick up the kill on Ronin, and then with the Blitz going on ChocobosX.
Yeah, I don't really see too much happening out of this here. Well, Battleman, yeah.
Dibs. Tip shield with the speed buff.
Yeah, they'll be able to disengage this. Nah, man, don't apologize for...
Has surrendered.
Yeah, don't apologize for that. It's,
Dude,
you know, you got to learn
that
somehow.
was not your fault.
No, definitely
that
not.
was not your... No.
Because his team needed to rotate to protect his buffs, and that didn't happen.
Yeah. You tip your cap to that.
Yeah, look at the Vim difference here. I mean, it was 49.65 to... What was the enemy jungle at? 92.77. That was ridiculous. Ashura Kurgana, I suck at hitting my cues. Well, the thing with dibs is that the nightmare is extremely telegraphed. I mean, like, you can see where it's going to land a full half second before it hits.
Yeah, most people actually slow first and then hit with a nightmare. And that's how people use nightmares.
Or, you know, just get a duress and then just take your free one after you land your auto attack.
That too. Yep.
Yeah, ChocobosX, you glitched like 2 times that game. I did see that, and it was unfortunate.